And from those white ashes of complete destruction, I shall see this world reborn. A proclamation made by one who would see Ardra engulfed in a storm of death and ruin. The Ashen King. To stand against his tyranny, the warriors of the crystals made for Ardra. But bereft of their source of power, the blessings of the core crystals, the challenges ahead of them would be arduous.
And the Will of Light is not responding to our calls either. But the one behind this catastrophe, who stole control of the core crystals right from under our noses, they are here somewhere. Of that I am sure.
Wait, Raph! Don't rush at him headlong! He's...
Yeah, I know. The magic coursing through every inch of him. It's... from the core crystals.
Precisely. The power of the core crystals, on which you count so dearly, has been bestowed upon me.
The blessing of the core crystals. Through a means yet unknown, the Ashen King assumed control of the crystals, stealing their power from the warriors and claiming it as his own. Yet even in this state, the warriors of the crystals, sworn protectors of the harmony and stability of the worlds, valiantly faced the Ashen King. But it was bitter defeat that awaited them, for the Ashen King's power was unstoppable. During the course of their battle, Lucio is sucked into a portal opened by the Ashen King, and on the other side,
You're... Astrius!
That is my name, yes. I can't say I like having it shouted at me, though.
he encountered a young man with the exact same face and name as a bitter enemy from the past, Astrius. This Astrius was a human scholar, living a peaceful life in the Kingdom of Farm. But all that would change.
I beg you. I need the power to protect this child. To save all of these people. The power to protect the people that believe in my dream. And the people whose dreams I believe in. I want to protect them. To save them. I know you're inside me listening. So lend me your power. Answer my call. Astrius!
This young man had inherited the soul and memories of the Astrius who once brought Lucio and the other warriors of the crystals to their knees. With the memories of his past life rediscovered and new power awakened, Astrius follows Lucio into battle against the minions of the Ashen King. And together, they return to Ardra. The Ashen King, the warriors of the crystals, and now, Astrius. The gears of a profound fate are in place, reverberating as they gain momentum. But before they were set in motion,
And that ends my report. I'm thankful it didn't become a bigger issue. Thank you very much.
Do not let it go to your head.
You know I would never.
Things have certainly been peaceful since dealing with the servants of the Void. What a relief. For the world. And for my stomach.
Peaceful? Really? There's just as much war in all these worlds as before, you know. The moment we let our guard down, there's no telling when another fearsome foe will need dealing with. Especially you, Rolgia. You've already dropped the ball once, so you've gotta keep your head in the game. Like, right in there.
Indeed, I do. My apologies. I will take your words to heart, Mistress Rat.
Raffi. What? Is there something on my face?
I am just proud of you, Raffi. To think you've come this far, thinking so responsibly. Why, I would say you're all grown up. Now, don't be shy. Come here and let me pat you on the head.
Never! For your information, I'm practically triple grown up!
If you say so. Anyway, our mission is complete. Are we free to all go about our business now?
All right! Then what do you say to some sparring, Joom? It's been a while, and I have a new move I want to try out.
You know I'm always happy to train. Join us, Lucio.
Really? Yes! Gladly!
Then I suppose I shall tidy up those unfinished books in the Farplane Castle.
Oh, you mean Eureka's place? I guess it wouldn't hurt for me to drop in, too. It's been a while, after all.
A while? 3 whole days apart is too much to bear, huh? I bet you have so much to catch up on.
Quiet, you! What's the harm in it?
The harm, Grandpa Velis, is that you would do anything and everything that girl tells you. Right, Grandpa?
Who are you calling Grandpa?
What, would Grandfather have been better? Wow, that's a scary look on your face. In times like this, it's best to run off and live to fight another day.
Not so fast. I have something very important to discuss with you, Raffi.
Not now! I have a very important quest of my own to do!
An important quest. Raph, don't tell me. You really intend to carry out that half-baked goal of yours to eradicate spicy foods from existence, don't you?
Mistress Rav, why do you not deny such an accusation?
Wanna join me, Rolgia? This mission must be accomplished, for the sake of your stomach, too!
I am afraid I must decline. I have a matter that I would like to take care of too, you see. Might we have some time to handle these personal matters, Will of Light? Will of Light?
What is this odd sensation?
Will of Light, speak to us! Will of Light!
What is going on here?
What is it, Raffi?
You didn't feel anything? Just now, for an instant, it felt like my power just went right out the door.
Now that you mention it, I suppose I did feel something. Oh, I feel it even now, actually.
Hey, I'm getting a really bad feeling about this.
Please, Answer us, Will of Light! Has something happened?
The core crystals? What has happened to them?
If I heard correctly, the Will of Light said they were stolen.
Stolen? But they are the core crystals! Who could possibly steal them? And how?
We are being transported?
Oh, Will of Light!
I'm asking this just in case, but is it possible this is just a surprise emergency drill or something? You know, like with Renan assessing how we handle it, then reporting back to the Will of Light afterward to decide who draws the shortest straw? Something like that?
My apologies, but even I am in no mood to go along with such jests at the moment.
I'm sorry.
If this isn't some kind of drill, then that means this is a bona fide emergency. And a grievous one at that.
It is no use. I cannot correspond with the inner chamber, no matter how many times I try.
I cannot teleport there either. It has been completely sealed off.
It's not a misperception or anything like that either. Oh, it looks like the core crystal's magic doesn't reach us at all now.
All right, let's go over what we know. Right now, the central chamber and the core crystals are being attacked by someone. We're all on the same page there, right?
Correct. And the result, as difficult to simply believe as it may be, is that control of the core crystals has been stolen away by an unknown force.
And that's why we're not receiving any magic from the core crystals.
Precisely. You could say that at this moment we are akin to troops with their supply lines severed and no allies to call upon.
I am aware of our current situation, but is the bigger issue not determining who could possibly have done this? We were ordered by the Will of Light to recover the core crystals. But without knowing what adversary stole them, how can we begin to act?
Look, everyone. A single portal just opened up.
Who the hell? I guess I don't even need to finish that question. The Will of Light never fails us.
So beyond it lies the one who stole the core crystals.
I guess that means the Will of Light used the very last of its strength to lead us where we need to go.
Does no one else think it could possibly be a trap?
I believe I am with Mistress Perrine on this one. Yes. Try as I might, I cannot shake the feeling that this is far too conspicuous.
Whether it is the Will of Light showing us where to go, or a trap laid by our unknown adversary, the fact that enemies await us remains unchanged. So there is naught we can do but go.
That's how you approach everything, Joom.
Do you object?
No, but only because we don't really have any better options at the moment.
Indeed, now is not the time to falter, and there is little point in trepidation when we have but one path to take.
That said, which world do you suppose this leads to? Oh, I hope it's no place scary.
We won't know until we go. So, are we ready, everyone?
As if you even need to ask. All right, I'll go first.
Ugh. There she goes, just doing whatever she wants again.
Raffi went first to make sure it was safe before we all went through. Normally, she would be the very last to go while complaining the entire time, right?
I really can't tell if she's sweet or just sneaky.
All right, now it's our turn.
Keep up your guard, everyone. There's no telling what awaits us next.
Our turn, Lucio. Stay close.
Right.
I suppose we are up, Mistress Perrine. Mistress Perrine?
Sorry about that. Shall we then?
Yes. Let us proceed.
Sometime later, while Lucio and Astrius were attempting to return to Ardra, the Ashen King,
It is no use. Damn that will of light and its meddlesome foresight. It must have used the last of its power to seal their inner cloister as I seized the power of the core crystals. But such resistance is not but an exercise in futility. And the hope it has placed in the warriors of the crystals is just as futile. So long as I possess the source of their power, the core crystals. It appears the warrior of the light crystal has returned from another world. Though he still seems to possess some power, the endeavor remains pointless. Wait, I sense that he is not alone, nor peculiar.
Please forgive my intrusion, Your Worship.
What is it?
I believe it would be quicker to see it with your own eyes rather than suffering through my explanation. Please have a look, Your Worship.
I see. Well accomplished. Impressive, even.
I live to serve. Now all that remains is Your Worship's decision.
My decision. If you wish to have no part in what is to come, there will be no chances beyond this day for you to step away. None will fault you for doing so.
Step away? Me, your humble strategist? Your Worship is surely in good spirits as to jest in such a way. Your Worship, my King of Ashen Glory, it was by your hand that I received life anew, was it not? I swore from that moment onward that my very soul was dedicated to you and your cause. Of this much you are surely aware.
Your very soul. Such pretenses will heighten a certain someone's disfavor toward you.
It matters not what Lady Luna Cestus might think, for I have simply stated the truth of my mind. Were it but possible, I would gladly become of one heart and mind with Your Worship. Your Worship's desires are my desires. I would never have regrets.
Very well. You have made your point. Forgive me for testing you.
Your worship has done nothing to require the forgiveness of one such as myself. But alas, there is one matter I would like to raise, if I might indulge in your worship's generosity.
And that is... speak.
And I shall humbly do so. It is not myself nor Lady Lunacestus whom your worship finds himself concerned. You may think it irrelevant at this time, but I say it nonetheless. Lady Lunacestus and I are of one mind in our unease, an occurrence that I implore you take into consideration.
The sin will be mine to bear. He has been told this, as have you.
Your worship.
He accepts his mission. Nay, his destiny. Just the same as you, Lunacestus.
Yes, of course.
Then allow me to reiterate. The sin will be mine to bear. Focus on what the present demands of you.
Very well. If that is your worship's will, then it is mine as well. I shall take my leave now. I would like to devote a little more time to ensuring our preparations are without flaw.
I leave it in your hands. Do as you believe is best.
As you command.
How weak of will. Could I be the one afflicted with doubts? Ridiculous. Absurd even. I am beyond such uncertainty. This is my duty. Indeed, this is the duty I was given.
Keep it up, everyone. We should reach the watering hole soon enough. Just endure a little longer.
Lord Dario.
Lynx, has something happened?
A group of horned soldiers is approaching. I dare say they are what remains of the troops that were with Lady Macherie.
What? Then what of Macherie? Did you see her?
No, I'm afraid not. Moreover, it appears they are being pursued by that army of visions.
Then we must aid them, quickly.
Please wait, Lord Dario. Entering the fray yourself would be...
You wish me to abandon them?
That is not what I meant. Let us send our best to help them. Should they require more aid, then I shall join them. Please, Lord Dario, prioritize your health. You are now the only hope our people have.
Do not falter! We need as many soldiers as possible to make it to Lord Dario's side! Why, you do not underestimate us! Your horn! Lord Dario! I'm sorry.
I can bear this no longer. If I do not take to the field, the casualties shall only increase. Macherie would not want me to stand by idly either. I must go to them, Lynx. Would you help me?
Very well, Lord Dario. I shall protect you at all costs.
You have my thanks. All units, charge! With me, everyone!
There are truly no words to express my regret. We were at her side, yet we allowed Lady Mashery to be... But I shamefully present myself before you, Lord Dario, with a reason. Lady Mashery's last words...
Enough. I understand, truly. You will worsen your wounds should you try to continue. Thank you for informing me about Mashery. Please, take your leave now and recuperate.
Lord Dario.
I'm all right, Lynx. I was expecting it.
The chill breeze of night has picked up. Please return to the pavilion, Your Highness. No one was more concerned for your health than Lady Mashery.
Lynx.
Lord Dario, someone, quickly!
No, it is all right. I do not wish to cause unwarranted concern.
But...
I will need to push myself a little. If I am to see through that which Mashery requested of me, is that not so? And for those who put their lives on the line to fulfill Mashery's request by joining forces with us here, I have no intention of falling so easily, so there is no need to worry yourself for my sake.
I understand, Your Highness.
Now then, on a different matter, how many of Mashery's troops remain?
The casualties are great, but thanks to your efforts, the majority are said to have survived.
I see. Mashery truly left us the most valuable resource in these troops.
Indeed.
Would you check in on them for me? I shall follow shortly.
Yes, Your Highness.
Mashery, I know that there was purpose behind your troops retreating to me. I wish to carry on that which you have begun. I do. But this frail body does not have long left. Tell me, Mashery, please. What should I do?
All right. Looks like we've taken care of all the baddies over here.
And yet, we were still unable to save this village either. If we were all perfectly fighting fit, then perhaps it would have been...
Come on. Don't beat yourself up. No point brooding over what we did or didn't do. It'd be a better use of our time now to rest a little while we can.
Do you mean waiting for our magic to recover on its own? But we can do that as we travel.
If you're going to take a rest, you might as well make it a good one. Self-care is just as crucial as anything else, Jumi.
I know that. It's just... I get it. This is all so frustrating, huh? Ugh! Instead of running around and taking out his minions like this, wouldn't it be better to just take out the big baddie himself? The Ashen King, or whoever he's supposed to be?
Oh, I understand how you feel. Not would await us but defeat if we were to attempt it without a plan. I doubt I need to say this at this point, but out of the countless enemies we have faced, the Ashen King is by far the strongest.
I mean,
It's like the core crystals are our arch enemy now or something. I'm not playing it up or anything this time, but this is the biggest pain in the butt ever. What the heck are we supposed to do?
Above all else, we must make regrouping with Lucio our priority. You all must still sense his magical energy just as I do. I have full faith that Lucio will return to us.
But while we await his return, we should do all we can to diminish our enemy's power, no matter how slightly. I suppose that is the most we can do for the time being.
I'm going to assess the state of our surroundings.
Jum, where do you think you're going? I thought we just established that break time is for actually taking a break.
Leave her be. She's just worried about Lucio. I mean, full points for bad taste, but the rookie does seem to get along with Jum somehow.
I can hear you, you know. Nobody asked your opinion. Besides, it's not like I'm worried about his well-being or anything.
Oh, heck. It's like you have this down to a formula. Okay, I'll play along just for you. Huh? What, you want to go right now?
That can wait. Everyone, concentrate. I sense a great number of life forms near us.
What do you mean, that can wait?
Shh, quiet, Raffi. Oh, Jumi is right. And what's more,
One of those life forms has incredible magical power. Unstable, but incredible.
I do not get the impression that they are one of the Ashen King's underlings.
Could it be that there are some survivors who yet oppose the Ashen King and his forces?
If that is indeed the case, then perhaps we could take to the battlefield together.
At any rate, we should scope them out. Let's get a move on.
Fight with composure, everyone! Do all you can to avoid single combat. The numbers are fortunately on our side. Surround a single enemy in groups and ensure their destruction!
Okay, we can do this! Hold firm, everyone! Ah!
He must be the one packing the serious magic. He makes for a pretty good commander.
Are you really just gonna sit back and analyze things? We have to help them!
I'm with Raph. We have to do something. Besides, if they're fighting the Vision Army, then they might have some more information about the Ashen King.
Avoiding excessive interventions is one of our fundamental principles. But what are your thoughts on the matter, Veles?
Well, it is an emergency, and besides... It's not like the Will of Light is watching us right now, is it?
That's my Veles! Finally, someone is making sense! I am so down to follow your lead! Let's do this!
What is this? And from where did that attack come? Could it be they come to aid us?
Lord Dario, unknown figures are approaching, and quickly.
Who might you be?
We can discuss that later. For now, we'll see to these wretches.
would you mind giving us a little space? It's quite dangerous, you see.
What strength?
You must be the commander. You may leave the support to us, so direct your troops as best suits you.
We're here to help. Let's do this.
Send your wounded my way. As long as they're still alive, I'll have them healed up in no time.
The soldiers' wounds. They disappeared in an instant. Lord Dario?
I see it. We may not know them, but let us accept whatever help we can get. Restructure the formations to accommodate our newfound support.
He was able to grasp the intent of our deployment. Remarkable. Most satisfactory.
It's no good. We're losing the advantage.
Okay, that's as far as you go. Roads closed beyond here. But if you really want to keep going, your lives will be the toll. And if you do pay that toll, your destination, will be... Your destination, will be... the depths of pure darkness. Hey, listen to me! Oh, sheesh! Come on, you guys! Don't just stand there! Counterattacks, people!
Right! On me! Push them back!
There you go. Okay, time to finish this.
Lord Dario, are you all right?
Worry not about me. More importantly, how fare the soldiers?
Very few were injured. I myself cannot believe this, but there was not a single fatality.
All thanks to their aid, I'm sure. At the very least, I should speak to them and express my gratitude.
I shall make contact with them first, just to be cautious. Please wait here, Lord Dario. My name is Shadowlynx, a member of the military of Horn. I come on the behalf of my lord. He wishes to hold an audience with you to honorably express his thanks. Which one of you serves as delegate?
The military of Horn. Heh. Call me Wrath. But you may also call me the Fae Shadow of the...
Enough out of you. In situations like this, just let Bellis or Renan do the talking.
Be a good girl and stay quiet for now, okay?
What? Why?
I'm sorry. I wouldn't call myself a delegate per se, but I suppose I'm the most senior of us. Shadowlynx of the military of Horn, I believe you said. An audience with your lord is exactly what I was hoping for. Please, lead the way.
Very well. Then if you would follow me, I will take you to him.
Thank you for coming here. My apologies. I haven't much to offer in terms of hospitality, but do make yourself comfortable. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Dario, the Prince of Horn. Though, since Horn can no longer be called a kingdom, I suppose former prince is more accurate.
I appreciate your courteous invitation. I'm Velis, and behind me are my comrades.
Lord Velis, thank you for saving us from our plight earlier. On behalf of the soldiers as well, I offer my deepest gratitude.
No need to be so formal. In these troubling times, we're all in the same boat, right?
The former Prince of Horn. He seems like quite an agreeable, kind fellow.
Yes, indeed. But contrary to his gentle appearance, the magic dwelling within him is...
Extraordinary, yes. With such power, we could stand against the Ashen King's army.
In other words, he's exactly who we need to join forces with. Come on, Velis, you better seal the deal.
There's something about him that bothers me.
Yes, his magic is a little too powerful, isn't it?
I have heard that some humans, though exceedingly rare, are predisposed to overflow with an endless amount of magical power. I suspect the same is true of him as well, but he appears to forcibly suppress it.
I think so too. But I must say, it's definitely not good for his health. I wonder if there's a reason he's doing this to himself.
I see. So, while searching for your missing comrade, you traveled all over, fighting the Vision army summoned forth by the one who calls himself the Ashen King.
Right. We're looking for a young lad named Lucio. I don't suppose it rings any bells?
I'm afraid not. But if he is as capable of fighting as the rest of you...
What's the matter?
Nothing. Please, do not worry about it. As I was saying, if he is anything like you all, there is still some hope yet. My apologies.
Hey! You alright?
He just collapsed!
That's blood. He's totally coughing up blood. That can't be good, right?
Lord Dario, we must have him lie down. My apologies, but could someone lend a hand?
I've got him. Will over here do?
Yes, thank you. Gently, please.
His body is so light. The poor thing. He doesn't have long left.
What is it, Perrine?
Nothing. No need to worry. Raffi, could you be a dear and straighten up his pillows for me?
Sure thing. Ugh. It feels like there's been nothing but red flags since we got here.